Ratio and proportion. A ratio is a way of comparing two or more quantities. For example, if there are 12 oranges and 6 apples in a basket, we can say that they are in the ratio of 2:1. This means for every 2 oranges, there are 1 apple in the basket. If A and B are two quantities of the same kind and with the same unit, such that B is not equal to 0, then the quotient A by B is called ratio between A and B. Here A is called the first term or antecedent. C is the first term. And B is called the second term. Now let us learn few important characteristics of ratios. If both terms of a ratio are multiplied or divided by the same number, the ratio remains unchanged. For example, let us consider this ratio 3:2. We multiply each term with 2, then we get 3 into 2 is to 2 into 2 equal to 6 is to 4. A ratio is always expressed in its lowest terms. Both terms of the ratio must be coprime. If a ratio is not in its lowest form, then divide each term by its HCF. For example, if we take 10:5, it is not in its lowest form because the HCF of its both terms is not equal to 1. In this case, we divide each term by its HCF. Here, the HCF of both terms is equal to 5. So divide each term by this HCF. We get the lowest term. It's equal to 2:1. Now its HCF is equal to 1. Now let us solve few questions related with ratios. The first question is, if A is to B is equal to 5:3, then find 5A minus 3B divided by 5A plus 3B. According to our definition, this ratio is a way of comparing two or more quantities. So here A is to B equal to 5:3 means when A becomes 5, B always would be 3. So from this we can assume that the A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 3. So substitute those values here. That is 5 into 5 minus 3 into 3 divided by 5 into 5 plus 3 into 3 is equal to 25 minus 9 divided by 25 plus 9. It's equal to 60 divided by 34. We can simplify this because we can divide this by 2. We get 8, and 34 divided by 2, that is 70. So 5a minus 3b divided by 5a plus 3b is equal to 8 divided by 17. Consider another question. If m plus n divided by m plus 3n is equal to 2 by 3, then find 2n square divided by 3m square plus mn. Let us cross multiply these terms. That is m plus n into 3 is equal to m plus 3n into 2. That is equal to 3 into m, 3m plus 3n is equal to 2m plus 6n. We can equate these like terms on left and right hand side of the equal to sign. Just to bring this 2m to the left side, we get 3m minus 2m, that is m. Then 3n minus 6n, because plus 6n become minus 6n when bringing to the left hand side. So 3n minus 6n is equal to minus 3n equal to 0. So m is equal to 3n. We can use this value to find the value of n. We know that m plus n divided by m plus 3n is equal to 2 by 3. That means m plus n is equal to 2 and m plus 3n is equal to 3. Let us substitute the value of m here. We found that m is equal to 3n. Substitute that value here. That is 3n plus n is equal to 2. That is 4n is equal to 2 and n is equal to 2 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2. Now use that value of n to find the value of m. So we can use the same equation here and substitute the value of n. That is m plus 1 by 2 is equal to 2. That is, multiply this with m. That is 2m plus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 2, or we can say that 2m plus 1 is equal to 4 and 2m is equal to 4 minus 1 equal to 3. Therefore, what is m? 2m is equal to 3. Therefore, m is equal to 3 by 2. So we got the value of n and m. We want to find out the value of 2n square divided by 3m square plus mn. Now substitute the values of n and m here. That is 2 into n, the value of n is 1 by 2 all square divided by 3 into m, that is 3 by 2 all square plus m, that is 3 by 2 into n, that is 1 by 2, is equal to 2 into 1 by 2 square is equal to 1 by 4 divided by 3 by 2 square, that is 3 into 3 square 9 divided by 4 plus 3 divided by 4. Now let us solve that equation. That is our equation 2 into 1 by 4 divided by 3 into 9 by 4 plus 3 by 4. It's equal to 2 into 1 by 4. That's equal to 1 by 2 divided by, this is 27. 27 divided by 4 plus 3 divided by 4 is equal to 1 by 2 divided by, this is 27 plus 3, that is 30 divided by 4. That's equal to 1 by 2 into 4 by 30 equal to, we can divide 2 and 4, we get 2 in the numerator, then 2 divided by 30 is equal to 1 by 15. Now let us learn about proportion. For non-zero quantities A, B, C and D are said to be in proportion if A is to B equal to C is to D. Here A, B, C and D are called terms of proportion. A is the first term, B second term, C third term, and D fourth term. A and D are called extremes. Or end terms. B and C are called means. When A is to B equal to C is to D, then A by B is equal to C by D, and cross multiplying we get A into D is equal to B into C. This means product of extremes equal to product of mean. In A is to B equal to C is to D, A and B must be the same kind with the same units. C and D are separately with the same kind and the same unit. For example, the customers in a shop is increased in the ratio 2:3, then the profit of the shop increased in the ratio of 5:7. The next term is continued proportion. Three non-zero quantities of the same kind and in the same unit are called continued proportion. Here the ratio of the first to the second is same as the ratio of the second to the third. Let us consider this example. Let A represent the distance traveled, B represent the time spending, C represent the speed. When we have the continued proportion here, A is to B equal to B is to C. It is also read as A is to B as B is to C. Or we can write it as A is to B is equal to B is to C. The second term, that is B, it is called the mean proportion between A and C is the third proportion. B is the mean. C is third proportion. When A is to B equal to B is to C, we can say that B square is equal to AC. Let us do an example. The question is as follows. Find the mean proportional between six plus 3 root 3 and 8 minus 4 root 3. Let us see how do we solve this problem. Let us take B as the mean proportion. And according to our equation, we can say that 6 plus 3 root 3 is to B is equal to B is to 8 minus 4 root 3. Then B square is equal to AC, that we know. From this we can say that B square is equal to, here A is this term 6 plus 3 root 3 and C is 8 minus 4 root 3. So that's equal to A into C is 6 plus 3 root 3 into 8 minus 4 root 3. Now let us multiply each term from the first bracket with the second bracket. It's equal to 6 into 8, that's 48. Then 6 into 4 root 3 is equal to, symbol is minus, so it is minus 24 root 3. Then the next term, now multiply with the next term from the left bracket with the right bracket. That's plus 3 root 3 plus 8. That is plus 24 root 3. Then plus 3 root 3 minus 4 root 3. That is minus 12 root 3 into root 3, that's 3. So from here, we can cancel the similar terms. Here there is a minus 24 root 3 and there is a plus 24 root 3. We can cancel both these and we get it like this. That is 48 minus 36. That's equal to 12. So b square is equal to 12, or we can write this as equal to 4 into 3. Then this is b square. Then what's b? B is equal to root of 4 into 3 equal to root of 4, that we can take that as 2, then write the root 3 as root 3 itself. So the mean proportion is 2 root 3.